decided to change the water valve on your washer. It's a pretty easy job. All we're going to need is a 1/4-inch nut driver, Phillips screwdriver, and perhaps a pair of needle nose pliers. Let me show you how it's done. First step in this repair, as usual, will be disconnect the power supply. The next step will be to disconnect 2 fill hoses, mark both the hot and the cold so that we don't get those mixed up. And then we need to remove the cabinet. There's 2 screws located at the back of the console, a Phillips head screw. There'll be one in each rear corner of the console. Next, we will slide the console forward, about 1/4 inch, tilt upwards on it. You'll notice 3 little tabs on either side that slide into the top of the washer. So rotate that console forward. Now we need to remove the 2 retaining clips that hold the cabinet and top to the back panel. Just take a flat blade screwdriver, insert it down in the first notch, tilt back with your screwdriver to release the tension on it, and the clip will come out. And we can disconnect the harness to the lid switch. There's a tab on it. You need to release. Now the whole back panel of the console will be freestanding. Next, we're going to take the cabinet and tilt it towards us. And slide it right off of the washer. Now that we've removed the cabinet, we've got easy access to this fill valve. We need to remove this 1/4 inch hex head screw that secures the valve to the back panel. We can pull the valve through, disconnect the existing wire harnesses. You'll note that one of the harnesses is red, which corresponds to the hot valve, and you'll note on the back panel it has stenciled an H for hot, so you can't mix them up. Next, we need to remove this clamp from the fill tube. We'll take our needle nose pliers, squeeze that clamp together, and then just twist the hose off of the valve. We'll take our new valve, reinstall the hose. Make sure that when it's in its final position, there won't be any twist in that fill tube. Reinstall the clamp. And our wire harness. Red going on the bottom. Insert the valves through the back panel, slide it down to lock it in place, and reinstall the 1/4 inch hex head screw. And that's it. Our next step is to reinstall the cabinet. Tilt it slightly towards us, line it up with the base frame, tucking the front and bottom lip of the cabinet under the lip at the front of the base. Tilting it back into place making sure that the tabs sticking up from the base line up with the slots in the bottom lip of the cabinet. Slide the back forward into place. Make sure it tucks in at the back of the cabinet. We'll reinstall the 2 retaining clips that secure the back to the cabinet. Hook them up under that slot on the back. And then just press them into place. Reconnect the harness to the lid switch. And we can roll the console forward, and we'll engage these tabs into the slots on the top cover. Once they're engaged, just pull the top or the console back into place and reinsert the 2 screws. Hold the console to the top. Now we're ready to reconnect our fill hoses, keeping in mind that the hot water hose goes on the bottom, and to plug the washer back in.